All right, all right, all right. We are live. Hello, hello. All right, this is great. This is great. This is working. I feel like the movement is a bit minimal with this one. But yeah, this is looking good. Even like the sensitivity of my like sound is good. You know, one thing I'm kind of like afraid of, not afraid of, but it's kind of funny if it happens. There's a dog barking in the background, and it'd be funny if like the microphone catches the the barking of the dog and it makes my mouth move. The real chat is here. Wait, hold on, where is he? There's no more real chat. Wait, hold on. Oh, here we go. Hello. This is us. I'll keep both. Did you become an Ellen Becker stick figure? Yeah, basically. You can hear the dog. That's funny. Let's make him larger. Put him here. Yeah, I think large is good. That size is good. All right, so I was like, yesterday was very frustrating. The chat is here, let's go. Yesterday I was working, I was like about to start cutting the layers for the PNG tuber, and I'm like, everything's good, it's working. And then Photoshop decides to crash on me, right? Photoshop crashing, I'm used to that. My mom watching Love is Blind. Oh, wait, that's a reality TV show, right? Love is Blind is a TV show? It's a reality TV, isn't it? Oh man, that's hilarious. Listening very closely. I mean, that's what moms listen to, right? Okay. Am I bugging? Am I bugging on the stream? I feel like I am. But anyways, I was like locked in. Photoshop crashes. Not only that, like Photoshop crashing, I've gotten used to it, right? No, it crashes, and then I start Photoshop again, try to get into the file. The file is gone. Basically, it's there, but I can't open it anymore. It has been damaged. The file has been corrupted. All right. So that was very frustrating yesterday. So what I did, thankfully, I took a screenshot and put it on Discord of the model. So I retraced that, I cut the layers, and finally I got it working. But making it has been fun. Making it was very fun. So yeah, okay. Today we are going to watch a tutorial. Un tutoriel. On va regarder un tuto. How you doing, Marcus? I didn't ask you about, life, school. How's life treating you? How's school treating you? Wakey, wakey, it's time for school. It's time for school. Wake up. Wakey, wakey, it's time for school. It's time for school. It is the time for school. Bro, do you own your PC money? He acts like he really don't like you. School? Nah, bro, it's fine. Okay, that's good. What do you mean, bro, your PC? He acts like, oh, he really does act like he don't like me. And honestly, I don't think it's the PC that don't like me. It's Photoshop. But like I always say, we have a love-hate relationship, me and Photoshop. It's a relationship nonetheless. So let me pick today's lesson, chapter 4, 2 colors, warm and cool contrast, and how to apply it. Okay. All right. PNG tuba. Where is it?
This class.
Well, okay, great. We can learn colors together. Let me cook. I mean, I don't see my friends that much anymore for reasons that are very complex. Okay. Is school one of the reasons? Like going to school and you know, not being, and they go to other schools, or so you have your base color. All right, wait, hold on, and we're gonna watch a tutorial. I'm just trying to freaking find it. No, not here, and not here, and definitely not here. Chicken jockey, chicken bocky, Dicken brocky. Oh, here we go. Found it. You know what I should do? I should put like what's it called? No, school isn't the reason, but how school is the reason. Okay. I'm trying to understand. I think I understand, maybe not sure. Chicken pookie, chicken jockey. All right, look, we're gonna watch this together, and yeah, maybe we draw something afterwards. So let me stop the music. Let's get into it.
I'm going to discuss color temperature and its use in portraits. We are already familiar with the color wheel. Generally, all these colors can be divided into cool and warm, right about here. Warm.
Alright, so you said my computer hates me, right? Absolutely it does. Absolutely it freaking does. This is crazy. Look at this, bro. Oh my god, this is very frustrating. This is so frustrating. I'm not even joking, like, this is so frustrating. I don't know where you at, Marcus. Hopefully you're still here. This is killing me, bro. This is killing me. Oh my god. And like, I made the PNG tuber, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. This is fun and everything. It's just like, this freaking thing happens. Oh my god. And okay, and now OBS is bugging on me. What is going on? Like, seriously. Oh, I made something today, actually. Oh my god, please. Why are you doing this? Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Papani papon, my baby. Begging you. We're still streaming. We are, thankfully. Good God. Good Lord, bro. This is wild. Okay. This is too much. This is too much. A lot is happening right now. FPS? Let's reduce the FPS. Let's take it down to like, welcome. A good, I don't know. This is the frame rate. Maybe we reduce the frame rate there. Dude, this is killing me. Nothing is, literally OBS is crashing on me now. Like, Photoshop is working fine. OBS is the one that decided to mess with me. I'm doing some, be a little bit more passive. Racing? Okay, is that like in game? Like in a game or in real life? Dockable window. Okay. We're back? Maybe we are. Maybe we're not. It doesn't. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let's just keep watching because I'm going to go insane if I keep messing around with this. So let's go colors. In a game? Alright, good.
In this class, I'm going to discuss color temperature and its use in portraits. We are already familiar with the color wheel. Generally, all these colors can be divided into cool and warm, right about here. Warm colors are made up of colors such as reds, oranges, and yellows. They are typically associated with the sun, fire, and all things warm. Blues are associated with ice and water, and that's why we put it in a cool category. Greens and purples can be either of those, depending on whether there is more blue or orange in them. Compare these greens to each other. We can clearly see that the right one is closer to blues, meaning it's the cooler one. Same thing with these purples. It can be more or less obvious which color is cooler or warmer, but we should understand that the division of a color wheel is very conditional. We need to see the full picture to define whether the color is cool or warm.
Right.
The same color, depending on its surroundings, can look very different. It's all about how we perceive a color. For example, this neutral gray around warm oranges look cool to us, as if it has bluish tones in it. It's because it's surrounded by these warm tones, and it makes it the coldest color of all.
Right.
The same neutral gray around cool blue colors looks warmer, because it's the warmest of all. Warm and cool contrast can be used to provide a highly pictorial dramatic effect. Think of sunsets, for example. It's the warm and cool contrast in its most vivid form. But it can also be seen in portraits, not only landscapes. This is an example of that type of contrast. The lights in this picture are very warm and the shadows are very cold.
Okay.
This type of lighting is very common to see outdoors, where we have a tons of warm sunlight that in contrast produces cool shadows.
Okay.
In this case, cool shadows are even more infused with the reflected light from the sky. Here's another great example of the same lighting scenario. Warm sun lightens the left part of his face, producing cool shadows on the opposite side. In this case, the contrast is even more obvious. We see that the light portion of his face is very warm. It has lots of orange tones in it and very vibrant highlights. Shadow portion, on the other hand, is full of cooler blues and even purples. This one is the opposite example, with cool lights and warm shadows. It's a bit more subtle, but if you look closely, you can see cool lights on her forehead, nose, and chin. Shadow part, on the other hand, is very warm, and it's even more enhanced by the reflected light of her warm yellow sweater.
Sure.
There's another example of cool lights and warm shadows. In this case, we see cool highlights on her nose, cheekbone, and neck. In contrast, the shadow part is very warm. That effect is also enhanced by the reflected light of red hair and clothes, an orange background. Warm and cool contrast is what I use very often in my art. It relates to our overall feeling about the coldness or warmth of the image,
Sure.
and it also affects the feeling of depth. Sometimes I would also exaggerate the contrast a bit to enhance that feel of depth, like in this case. I made the highlights extra warm and vibrant and added a bit more cold to the shadows. It makes the warm parts stand out even more. Or like in this case, I made warm and cool contrast super exaggerated, and as a result it gave the image that dramatic effect. To summarize, the general rule of thumb is warm lights make cool shadows and cool lights make warm shadows.
Okay.
You can apply
warm lights, cool shadows, cool lights, warm shadows.
That principle in your painting when you want to add that extra contrast and visual interest. It's a very useful instrument to use, but in reality that rule is not always applicable. For example, here's a photo with the very warm lights and warm shadows as well. The shadows are almost glowing hot. Or, like in this painting, I chose both cold lights and cold shadows. I hope that you're not too confused. All I'm trying to say is that light and color is not simple, and we can't describe it in one sentence rule. It's important to know the general rule, but how to apply it is up to us. In this class, I also wanted to show you how I use layers in my painting process. For this demonstration, I'm going to use this simple sketch and apply different lighting on it. Here I have a rough sketch, a gray silhouette filled in, and my base colors are in clipping masks. Use this simple sketch and apply different lighting on it. Here I have a rough sketch, a gray silhouette filled in, and my base colors are in clipping masks.
Okay.
Starting out with warm lights and cool shadows. Even though this is a stylized portrait, I still need to know planes of the head to better portray how the light is going to affect the face.
Sure.
I have an Asara head for an example. Orange colors are the planes that I want to be highlighted. First, I created a new clipping mask layer. Shortcut ctrl+Alt+G, and I put it on.
So what she does, this is like not even shaded. Some red to the lips, some highlights for the eyes, some makeup for the eyes. I don't know how she mixes that, but she's doing that. Some red for the nose, cheekbones or cheeks, and the ears.
Underneath the lines.
That's kind of like cute.
Then I filled it up with blue color and set this layer to multiply and lowered the opacity. You can see how it tinted all the base colors and added this cold feeling to the face.
Right.
Next thing I want to do is to create another layer.
Oh, right. This is what Loish did. This is very interesting to just like two people to see two people's like ways of working. It's just amazing.
For the light shape. To quickly select the shape, I use a basic lasso tool. Keeping planes of the head in mind, I select the light shape and then fill it in with warm orange color.
Okay. Wow.
I usually set the light shape to modes like lighten, hard light, or overlay. In this case, I feel like lighten works better. Important thing is I always try to keep the shapes really simple. Lastly, I would use a soft textured brush to erase some of the harsh edges and add a bit of a grainy effect to them. So that is the idea of how you can implement warm and cool contrasting light with layers. We could go further with this one, but for a stylized portrait, I felt like this would be enough. That contrasting lighting can really provide a lot of visual interest to the image and add dramatic effect even to the simplest images. For the next one, I wanted to do warm shadows and cool lights. The process is also simple, except for this time I'm going to paint shadow over the lights. Here's an Asara head with the lighting I want to recreate. As you can see, a light source is coming from the top right. And by the way, we usually see cool lights and warm shadows indoors, where there's plenty of artificial cool light sources. Here I created a new layer. Usually see cool lights and warm shadows indoors, where there's plenty of artificial cool light sources. Here I created a new layer, filled it in with electric blue color and set this layer to hard light and lowered the opacity a bit. Next I want to find that shadow shape, so I created a new multiply layer and lowered its opacity. This time I use warm reddish brown for the shadows, and I'm also using the lasso tool. First I indicate the biggest shape. I established a big portion of the face that is in shadow. Then I would go ahead and add smaller shapes, for example, this small shape of shadow on the Cupid's bow. I'm using a tilted brush with no texture, as it allows you to create clear shapes with both thick and thin lines. Next, I cut out the triangular island of light on her right side of the face with a lasso tool. Lastly, I would just switch between the brush tool and eraser, adding small bits of shadow and cutting the light parts out of the shadow.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So now you can see how one portrait looks like with different types of contrasting lighting. One with warm lights, cool shadows, and another one with cool lights and warm shadows. I use this principle very often in my work, lighting. One with warm. So now you can see how one portrait looks like with different types of contrasting lighting. One with warm lights, cool shadows, and another one with cool lights and warm shadows. I use this principle very often in my work, as it's an easy way to add that pop of contrast to the image. Also, I always observe the reference and compare the color temperature of lights and shadows, and look for the ways to correctly capture the lighting in my portraits. If you see that clear contrast between the light and shadow, you can even exaggerate that feeling and bring up the saturation of colors a bit. For the last two demonstrations, I wanted to show lighting that does not apply to the general rule.
Cool and warm.
In the first one, both lights and shadows are warm. It's that spilled light type of lighting where only one portion of the face is highlighted and the rest of the face is in shadow. I started out with a new multiply layer and filled it in with reddish brown color.
This is too warm.
Next up, I added the light shape on the overlay layer. Of course, the edge of the light should repeat the form of the face. Here you can see it on the entire head. The form transitions from the side plane to the front plane, and then it repeats side and top planes of the nose. So I want my light shape to reveal that structure.
Dude, I need to read the Asaro head. I need to just like seep it in my head, because this is way too important.
Next up, I bring back some of the shadow to the face. Triangular shapes under the brow ridge and shadows in the eye area. Also shadow inside the ear, and it casts in shadow. Lastly, smaller shapes of shadow on the hair.
So the light source is from the top.
After we block in the main shapes, we can go further and add glowing effects around the light shape and some highlights on the cheekbone.
Wait, glow? I don't think that looks good.
And for the last one, I wanted to do neon contour lighting. As usual, I created a multiply layer and then filled it in with some blue. Next up, I imagined a neon lighting coming from the right and started just blocking in simple shapes of light. I also used a tilted brush with no texture for this. I used a color dodge mode for the lights, and I feel like it imitates neon lighting better. Once again, I keep in mind the planes of the head. That allows me to see that transition between front and side planes and paint the light shapes correctly.
Nice. On the nose, there should be some on the nose, right? Yeah. This is beautiful.
So that'll be it for today's class. To summarize, warm and cool contrast can be used to add more visual interest and dramatic lighting effect, but it doesn't always have to be present. We should always compare colors to one another to achieve more believable lighting in our paintings. In the next class, I'm going to talk about how to paint skin tones.
Okay, that was awesome. That was really awesome.
In this class, I'm going to discuss color temperature.
Thank you. The under part of the lip should have had some light too. I think on the last one, She kind of missed out on some parts, but it still looks beautiful nonetheless. Alright, I'm gonna choose a reference and I'm gonna just start drawing. I need to get a sketch, at least get a sketch on today. Come on, Pinterest, please don't mess with me. Stop playing with me. I did this, by the way, today. Wait, let me get back to Photoshop so I can show it. Photoshop. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun. Come on, Pinterest. Damn. You're killing me here. You're killing me. Nothing? I don't know how you guys are watching the stream. Whoever is watching the stream, Marcus, God bless you. Honestly, God bless you, man. Like, nothing is working, bro. She looks like your friend? Bro. Does this look like your friend? I live in Spain. Brother, that is your friend. She drew your friend. It's just nothing wants to work. This is bull. Drawing less. I think it's fine. I think, look, it's fine because you get to school already, like you're going to school, and that takes a big chunk of your day, and then you get tired, you want to relax a little bit. Maybe you start you pop out a game. I can understand that, but it's like it's very amazing that you didn't stop. You know, drawing less is good. There have been days where I drew less, you know, but I made sure at least I get one drawing a day, right? That's what matters. Like the number, like the amount you draw, it doesn't matter as much as being consistent, right? So if you're consistent, that's all there is to it, bruh. Why what? What do you mean? This is not working. Dude, what the hell? What do I do? She looks like your friend? Maybe, I don't know. Why do you keep bringing that up? I feel like there's a delay between, between you and me, just because the internet is freaking horrible. I'm not even having fun like this. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This sucks. This just sucks. Is it better? Is it getting better? Because I'm going to freaking blow my head off. Is it better at least now? Goodness gracious, man. Bro's internet is having extended holidays. On guard. I'm stuck with your face. Like nothing. Like I don't even care anymore. Once I get like a reference image, I can just like get a screenshot of that and just drawing. All I need is a reference. Never saw me mad. This is not real, dog. Alright, look, it's gonna work now. Check this out, check this out. Alright, check this, check this. You can see the stream. Then I don't know why the hell this is not working. Like my internet, like I open a tab, I'm trying to open Pinterest, it's not loading. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay. Portrait. Drawing. Reference. Maybe Google can help us. Maybe Google can save the day. If Google can save the day, man, we good. Bro, I'm spending way too much time. You know what? Frick it. I'm going to draw just like from imagination. I don't even have the sorrow head in my head, but darn it, I'm gonna try. This shouldn't be this thick. I feel like it's way too big, isn't it? Like 27 is good. All right, let's go. Okay, this is our circle. This is right here, and this is right here. I'm gonna make this look up a little bit. I'm gonna have this here. So basically it's going to be mostly like this. All right, and then we have a third going that way. Actually, it should be even more like this. Maybe you have the photo of someone in your gallery. That can work, but I'm looking for something that's like more professional, more, that's a good idea, that's a really good idea. More just like, you know, ready to be drawn, you know what I mean? Okay, this distance is greater than this. So this right here. Lift this up. This is back here. This is the ear. This is too much of a bump, I think. Or maybe it's good. What do you think, Marcus? I'm testing cars right now. Very interesting. Okay, is it on Roblox? Are you playing Roblox? Okay, maybe these lines. Maybe we don't do these lines. Yes, I think the bump is good. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Now hair, I really have no idea how to do hair. but we can try. So we have this. And this can give us an idea on how this is built. So here, think of it like cloth or some sort, but then you keep sliding the cloth into little parts. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it that way. It's just like execution wise, it's a little difficult for me. I don't know, it's kind of difficult for me as well to do it with the head just like being as big as that. Well, maybe we don't hide this. Yeah. This looks horrible. This is horrible. This is better. But I think I'm gonna cut the hair the same way it is cut here. That is not appealing. That does not look good. The zoom on it. Okay, again. What the hell? What happened? Yeah, okay. We try to at least like hide it, not entirely kill it. Son of a gun! You know what? Frick it. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Lay in. Blocking. I feel like this is a good skin color. Wait, when I was little, I completely hated when people saw my drawings and called it talent. But after growing up, I can't deny that I have a natural talent for putting some sort of matter on surfaces. Nice, nice. Look, you shouldn't be shy of your talent, or you shouldn't be just like try to hide it just because like maybe you feel different even when you're like better at other people at something. You still feel different, and that can result in some sort of shame. You should not be ashamed of that. And people telling you that you have a talent should be something that it should push you even more to do what you're doing, right? So, and I've seen it, bro. I've seen your work. Like, it's not something that, you know, you can teach somebody easily. Like, it takes work and it takes talent. So, 100%. Okay. hair, clipping mask. What are you doing? Stop, for the love of God. Why is it doing this? Why is it being like this? Flat? Is it this one? No. Didn't she block with this? Or am I tripping? She did use this for blocking. Blocking some parts. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Like, for real, it's work in practice too, but absolutely denying I don't have any kind of talent is false. That is true. Yeah, you're false for denying that you have a talent. And I feel like everybody has a talent in something. Like, your talent happened to be in drawing, for example, right? Other people's talents may have been in something else. It's just that maybe they haven't discovered it yet. I don't believe that there could be someone who doesn't have a talent, you know, at all whatsoever, right? I think that's false. I think we all are talented in something. Maybe we just haven't, you know, figured it out yet. It's 11, you gotta go to sleep. Yeah, do that. I'm gonna stop streaming after like 5 minutes. Brian, have a good day, one. God bless you, Marcus, for staying. I really appreciate you. I'll try to like have better conditions for streaming next time. I appreciate you, Marcus. The lips look weird. I'll just say that. Okay, what is this now? What is this turning into, bro? What? See, this is what I'm talking about, like... Okay. Now, let me start, you know what? Let me start... laying some light and some dark and all that good stuff. So a solid layer would be... This needs, what is this color about? Okay, yeah, thank you. This color is very weird to me. I don't know what it is, bro, but it's making it very, very weird. Okay, maybe. Ah, I see what it is. So replace it and then invert this one. There we go. Now it's popping. And now here we can change the intensity of the lights. Son of a gun. Yeah. Okay, I mean, this looks a bit fucked up, but it's better than nothing. Nah. I think this is good enough. Now this, the whole face in and of itself, could use some fixing. But overall, not bad. At least it's not a bad try for what we learned today. Just the one layer. Group 1 copy. Beautiful. Something about him is just putting me off. Yeah, thank you. Maybe more straight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, what can I say, right? It should be darker at this point. Or actually, we can do it on the other side. Okay, well, this is it, right? MB just joined. I have a song. Okay. Low chat is dead. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. I have a song you have to listen to. Okay. Look, my internet, I mean, God bless Marcus for just like keeping up with it, is killing me. I literally wasn't able to open, and I was trying to start Pinterest. I wasn't able to. My internet sucks. Okay, so if you have any song, I don't know if you're even hearing me right now. If you have any song, I'll just like put it in the community or whatever it is, and I'll listen to it yesterday because I can't do sheesh today. On God, I can't. So yeah, insane is right. Like my computer just killed me, and Photoshop crashed on me yesterday, and everything is just like is going wrong at this point. But at least we got this little duel right here I got from memory. At least we're not stopping. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go sleep now because I'm very tired. You listened to it yesterday? Did I say yesterday? Yeah, that's how tired I am. I'll listen to it tomorrow in the future. Okay. Oh my god. I need to sleep. All right. Good night. Remind me of the song tomorrow, inshallah. All right. Yesterday in the future. Yeah. All right. Take care.